What social issue do you think deserves more attention right now, and why? The foster care system in the US. The foster care to prison pipeline is sickening. We need to focus on youth in general way more. We need more focus on proper education, more libraries, more programs for kids to learn healthy behavioral and life skills, especially kids in disadvantaged areas. Instead of trying to fix problems as they arise, why not go to the root? We really don't care about our children in this country. Why are there ads literally everywhere? YouTube, ads, Hulu, ads, mobile games, ads, Instagram, ads, walk outside, ads, buy something, receipt has an ad, sign up for something, email spammed with ads. God forbid people enjoy the world around them without being reminded that Coca-Cola exists every 2 fucking seconds of their waking life. Groupthink social media. It has destroyed politics, it's not getting any better. The pathological lack of empathy and critical thinking replaced instead by focus on strong negative emotions in a vacuum. Edit. As to the why? Because empathy and critical thinking are important aspects of community and crucial for not just survival, but quality of life. I think sports betting is quietly becoming a big problem across the country. If online betting through an app is legal in your state, it's almost constant commercials for multiple companies. It combines the highly addictive nature of gambling with the addictive nature of apps. People getting constantly notified that they could be making bets. I just have this gut feelings it's a bigger problem than anyone knows. Obviously there's a lot of going on, and I don't think it's the top of the list of problems, but I truly think it's affecting a lot of people across the country in a negative way. Misinformation in general, but AI too. Trying to find what's real and what's not is becoming a struggle. Social media for kids and young adults. It is fucking people up, especially TikTok. People lie so much on social media about how great their lives are, and kids are ignorant enough to believe it. They then feel bad for themselves and think everyone else has it figured out. Hell, you would think everyone is making a 6-figure salary and vacations 10 times a year if you went off social media. For my country, it has to be the massive spike in DV deaths. It's so bad that everyone knows someone who's in an unhappy and unsafe home now. My mom's driven 7 hours north to try and rescue her aunt from her abusive household. Abuse is on the rise across the board. The age of the people running the country. Just how absolutely impossible it is to find a job that will even give a rejection email, let alone an interview. Ghosting applicants should not be normal. How insanely difficult it is to get disability benefits in the US, even with an obviously qualifying condition. It's basically known here that you will get denied on your first application, and it will likely take at least a couple of years to get approved if you get approved at all. My brother has a mess, and it took him 2 years, 3 appeals, and a lawyer to finally get his benefits. Plus the fact that disability isn't nearly enough to live off of without depending on family. I believe for most people it's only about $900 a month. The dangers of social media to children under 18. Physician-assisted suicide. I think it's insane that we force people to painfully deteriorate until they eventually expire completely. Let people make that choice when they are on their way out and are doing nothing but being in bed in pain all day as their organs fail. The complete lack of any grasp over the English language in students who are American-born, native English speakers, who have been educated in the American school system. Mixing up your ear has always been a mild annoyance, but I've been seeing a lot more people mixing up Thinthan and Tututwo lately. It goes much deeper than that though. I'm encountering more and more people who are lacking in basic skills required for effective communication, how to formulate a question, how to give directions, how to make a comparison, etc. Obviously not everyone has to be able to speak and write like a university professor, but I'm noticing that the average level of English proficiency is steadily declining. Critical thinking. People nowadays just jump to conclusions and emotions, willing to destroy themselves if it means harming someone that disagree with them. Eldercare. For the US, the lack of critical thinking skill development in K-12 education. Mental health still doesn't get the attention it really needs, even though it's talked about more now. So many people are struggling, whether it's anxiety, depression, or just feeling burned out. But there's still this stigma that makes it hard to ask for help. The fact that in a few years AI is going to eliminate a lot of jobs and make the wealth gap even worse. AI has a lot of dystopian possibilities, and the alarm bells don't seem to be working. Climate change adaptation needs more focus. Everyone talks about preventing climate change, which is crucial. But we're already feeling the effects: extreme weather, droughts, floods, and many communities aren't prepared. Investing in infrastructure and solutions to adapt to these changes could save lives and prevent even bigger disasters down the road.